Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Beats Bash, back at it again with another Modern Horizons 3 draft. Last time we ended up with a pretty garbage green-red deck that we somehow trophied with, and today I'm back to get an even more garbage deck and pull off the impossible and show you guys why they call me the best of all time. Goats come and go, and boats stay afloat, and that's why I'm the best of all time, baby. Let's go. Let me make sure I got everything set up here. There's a arena qualifier coming up tomorrow. Might do that if I have time, but I don't know if I'll have time for that. But I'd definitely be down. I don't know if I'm the best equipped with my knowledge at this point to perform in one of those. Just because I don't feel like I have enough experience playing black, and I feel like that's very important just to be fluent with all of the colors. So hopefully we can get like a good black draft today. That'd be really nice. I'd love to upload like a discussion video on black because I think there's just a lot to talk about there. Let's see what we can do. I haven't had a lot of success with the Eldrazi decks just because I feel like it's very easy to get into Eldrazi and have like good early game game pieces, and then sometimes you just miss out on some of the win conditions. Like if you don't get Writhing Chrysalis, you don't get the Spawn Gang Slinger. Like sometimes you don't have like an optimal win condition, and that can really hurt you. So it's definitely something I'm trying to get better at. And as well in my aggro decks, I feel like I've been kind of lacking in terms of making sure I end up with enough creatures. I'll end up with some of the good gold creatures, you know, like the red-white gold guy, the goblin dude, the conduit. Let's see what we got here. Alright, first pack. The first thing that takes my eye is that the Kappa Cannoneer is just not really a good card. I think that this card should have been a red or black card. You're not really looking to play that. This is a decent card. I'm happy to play this in any Eldrazi deck, although it doesn't necessarily pull me into that. We've got this card, which is another, like, decent card, but once again, it doesn't pull me into energy. And then I think the Pinnacle Monk is pretty safe. It's probably between this and the Pinnacle Monk. Let me go and see what's performing better real quick. So, Devourer of Destiny is a C+. Pinnacle Monk is a B. I mean, I'm decently happy to play Pinnacle Monk in any red deck, right? I think let's just go with this. It's a pretty solid card to start off with, even though I'd like to start in red. Okay, well, there's not really a good green card. I don't want to just commit to this because I think this card is just taken way too early. Wither and Bloom is a decent card, I'll be honest. It's probably one of Black's best commons. We've also got this guy, the Metastatic Evangel. You see what I did there? I actually got the name right for once. This card is really hard to pronounce, along with a bunch of other cards. I'm unlikely to play both of these cards in the same deck, but I do just feel this is a strong card. And there is a chance that someone took a green card out of this pack. They might have taken a black card, actually. I think I'm just going to take this guy. Like, if we end up being green-white, we could play both of these cards. And I think this card just works in energy. It also works in a modified deck. This is a good card to try and wheel. This card, I haven't really had much experience or success with it. Wither and Bloom could have been a good card to hedge on, though. Okay, decisions. We've got Invert Polarity, which, if you cast this, you have a 50-50 chance to just win the game, from what I've seen. We've also got this guy, which, honestly, every time I pick this guy, I just don't end up getting enough Eldrazi's to make it work, but he is a solid card if you do have those. Especially if you're in red-green, because the damage really builds up quickly. This guy's okay. This guy's also okay. I think I'm down for the Evolution Witness. I think it's just a little bit more safe than the Glaring Fleshraker. Like, although this is a better card, this has a higher likelihood to be playing with both of our cards, whereas this card, I just want to play it with this. I'm honestly happy to play this in any green deck. You have a lot of good things to get back from the graveyard with that. Okay, so this card I really haven't gotten to experience yet, and I don't think we're going to experience it today. We don't really have a good setup for it. I don't want to make my last few picks go to waste. This card is decent. I feel like it's a little too early to pick that card. This card as well, in my opinion, is one of the lower value MDFCs. I think I'm down for just this Glimpse the Impossible. It's a card that I'm pretty happy to play in an Eldrazi deck alongside these cards. It's also just a card that I think I'm fine playing in a energy deck in the late game. It's just like a late game way to get back in the game, draw 3 cards and play them all right. But overall, not a lot of good things in this pack. I do like the generator, but I'm not in a good position to take it. Okay, another invert polarity. Static Prison's pretty good. Hope Intercodal's pretty good. Hope Intercodal is pretty good. Is Static Prison better than this card? Static Prison is probably a little bit better than this card, but this has a higher chance for us to, like, play it. I don't know. I think this card's best in, like, an energy deck, which I don't think we're best suited to. I think I'm just going to take this. Okay, well, now I'm in a really weird position. I think this card's okay, but I'm not, like, hyper excited to play it. It feels like I might be getting cut off green. This is weird. This is very weird. Maybe I'm just interested in this Malevolent Rumble. I think this is a fair time to pick this up. White seems relatively open. I'm decently happy to play this in a white deck. I think I want to play green. I'm feeling the green empower me here. I think I got to take this. Regardless of whether we're white-green or blue-green or red-green, I think this is a fair choice. Ooh, okay. I think I'm interested in this Territory Cooler. I think this is the card that we're most likely to play alongside the most of our other cards. I'm more happy to play this in red-green or blue-green than I am with white-green, but it's still a decent playable. I really wish that I would have started off energy because the Battle Wagon and the generator that we just missed out on are absolutely insane. Okay, we've got a Shifting Woodlands. What does this do? Is that a good card? I haven't been able to play with this card yet. I don't really know. This becomes a copy of target permanent card in my graveyard until the end of the turn. I think that's a decent card. There's really no cost, and we're green confirmed right now. Do I want this guy? Or do I want this guy? These guys, you get a dime a dozen. I think I'm down for this. It's looking like we have more of a late game green setup than we do like a aggressive early green setup. So I think I'm down for the snapping. I do like Warp Tusker a little bit better, but I feel like you just end up getting them like quite frequently. I think I'm down for another one of these guys. I think I'm down for another one of these guys for sure. At worst case scenario, it's an early game blocker, right? That gets you to your late game. The fact that these two cards are still available makes me hate myself for not going energy. But I don't feel like a lot of the premium red cards were opened to really put us in that position. Like, it doesn't seem like anyone's going red-blue energy, but it doesn't seem like the cards were open in the pack. Alright, that's a good land for us. That's a green-blue land. I'm down for that. Shapeshifter is like borderline playable. I think the 0-12 is the most applicable. And then we've got the Sage. So we really need some late game pieces here. Okay, what stands out to me? Once again, I don't think I'm interested in this card. I don't have any artifacts. I do not have any artifacts indeed. I think I'm interested in this Drowner of Truths, because we do need some late game big boys, and this is just a dual land in our colors. This is a card that, like, honestly, I haven't really played it for its full cost, more so that I've just used it as a dual land. And I think dual lands are pretty important when you're trying to play Eldrazi, because a lot of times, especially now that people have more knowledge on what they should be taking and getting better decks, that you end up with a 3-color Teamer deck versus just a Simic deck. I think it's just a safe card to pick here. Ooh, okay, there's some really good cards in this pack. I think I'm most interested in the Nyxborn Hydra. This is a solid card that I'm willing to play in any green deck because it's just a good mana sink. I really feel bad we haven't gotten to use the Solar Transformer yet. Flare of Denial was really good in our red-blue energy deck because I sacrificed a Superconductor and that was just cracked, but it is neither near nor the time for that here. I do really like this Drownyard Lurker, but I think it wheels more often than this does. Yeah, I think I'd rather just have the Hydra. I wouldn't be dissatisfied if this land wheeled either. Okay, the Hunger Tides is a card I really haven't been, like, excited for. I think this is good if you're, like, black-green and you have, like, a decent bomb to search or, like, a gold card. Maybe I'm interested in this. Fangs? How many manipulation cards do we have? This is a decent card if you have, like, multiple adapts, which we currently have one adapt. Bestow, can you also use it? I think I'm more often playing this or this, but I think I'll take this. This card goes pretty late, so maybe it was an early decision, but okay, yeah, now we're just getting punished for not taking the 1/1 counter machine. This is a good card. I just had a lot of success playing this card in any of my green decks. I've honestly had the most success with green just playing an adapt strategy and just getting in with, like, early game creatures that can allow me to pay my mana later on. So I think I'm just going to go with this guy. I always just look over this guy and I'm like, he should be a 3/3. Because this set is just, like, really high power level. Okay, so we've got the Phoenix. Am I interested in a Detective Phoenix here? It is a very strong card. I don't know how interested I am in splashing that. I think I'm interested in this Disciple. Maybe it was a little early to pick that up. Who knows? Okay, I'm definitely interested in another one of these. I haven't really gotten to use this card yet, but I think it's pretty strong. Ooh, Horrific Assault going pick 7. That is a great surprise. We appreciate that surprise this late in the draft. I don't think I'm deserving of getting this card that late, but You know, people be fucking up, and I'm taking advantage of it, baby. Green's probably best removal in the set. Kozilek's Unsealing is okay. I don't think this is a Brain Surge deck. This card's okay too, but we're not really aggressive enough to take advantage of it. There's a chance we play that card because we have some decent late game drops. Am I interested in this guy? Not really. I guess I'll just play this 1-mana cantrip. Okay, I'm not really interested in anything here. I guess I'll just take this for fun. I don't know how much interested I am in playing this card in our deck, but maybe if we're low on playables, we'll put it in. Wow, the Battle Wagon is really going this late? You gotta be kidding me. How is the Battle Wagon going this late? I might actually just put the Wagon in our deck. We already have a 2 in the narrative. It's just a decent card to spend your mana on. Aether Spike? Okay. A lot of good blue cards here. Okay, what is this? It's a very interesting card. I don't think we have any historic cards. It seems pretty decent, though. So it's probably this guy versus this guy. I think I'd rather just have this. This card's just really strong. Maybe we do want this more. We have a lot of 3s. I need things to spend my mana on. This can get us back cards, but we don't have like a lot of bombs to really take advantage of it. And this is a cool card. I just haven't got to use it yet. Man, this pack is literally black infested. I think it's just the Defiler for me here every time. And hopefully I can pick up a couple more lands. Our deck is pretty complete, but we don't really have any good like late game win conditions. We're kind of just like cheating out fat guys for no reason. So that's why I wanted the Hydra, because it can allow us to end the game. But this card is good. It's just a good tempo swing. Alright, well, that's for us for sure. I could take this card. I'm just not high on this at all. I think it's okay if you're playing a green-white deck. But other than that, I'm not a big fan of it. There's better ways to, like, go wide. Oh, baby. We hit. Let's go. We hit, baby. We got the golden ticket. Somebody call Willy Wonka. I'm cashing in the ticket, baby. Let's go. All right, give me some landscapes, please. I need some landscapes. Papa needs a new landscape this time of year. I guess I'm interested in this MDFC. Landscape me, Poppy. Landscape me. What is this? That's red-green. I need that, but this is also really good. Wow, this is tough. Also, this guy's really good. I have really good early games, so I think I can afford to take this. This is a green deck for sure. Like, it's majority green. Even though the Planar Genesis would have been insane. Ooh, okay. We got another Temperamental Oozewaggle. Our mana base is going to be kind of clunky, but that's okay. Hey, it's just still worth it to play this card. It's just a broken card. I probably just want this. I need a red landscape so bad. Is this a red landscape? No, it's another green-blue landscape, but I'm not interested in any of this stuff. I've got 2 things that are 7. I really need a mana fixing card here. Hopefully we wheel that red landscape. That would be legit. I don't have any way to get red, but I do have multiple blue MDFCs. There's probably no way we ever play 2 of that, but that's okay. Probably not playing that either. Man, we did just not get offered any good landscapes. Rip, rip. This is going to be tough. But we've got to find a way to make it work. This can find a land. Alright. This is going to be kind of a stretch to play our Chrysalis, but it's such a good card, I think it's just worth it. So let's add our green stuff in first. I want that. I want this. I want this guy. I want you. What blue cards do I want to play? I guess this. Is this card better than our green-blue guy? Where's our green-blue guy? Oh, no, we have this. That's broke. So we have 3 things that interact with... with our blue enchantment. Where's the blue enchantment? I want one of those for sure. Do I want 2 of those? I don't know. I mean, we do just have like a lot of big stuff. Is this unsealing better than the snapper? It might be. Probably want that. I want those guys for sure. This Nyxborn Hydra is probably better than the Dread Mask. Because the Nyxborn Hydra can be put on top of a 0/1 token. Is Sage better than Snapjaw? Probably not. This can just allow us to do stuff we shouldn't be able to do. Oh, we're putting this guy in for sure. Forgot we even had that guy. Probably just put that guy in because he blocks. We have a lot of creatures. Probably put that in. Do I want another one of these? The only thing bad about this deck is we have minimum interaction. Maybe I'm forced to play this Demon Inferior over the Aether Spike. Aether Spike is something to do on our turn with 2 mana. It's probably not worth as our only energy card. Do I want 2 of these? I mean, I have like a lot of big stuff. Okay, how do we want to do our lands here? $15 green, 12 blue. Okay, so what is a land here? That's a land. We got 3 of those guys. So that's 6, so I need 11 more lands. Dude, stop putting in other lands in my deck. That's 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. How many blue sources do we have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And how many green sources do we have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we just have this one mountain. Is it worth it to put in another mountain for this Writhing Chrysalis? It might be. I don't think I have enough forest to actually play this. I think I'm fine with this. Yeah, I don't think I really want to put this in. Then I go down to 4 forests. We already have 3 tap lands, 4 tap lands. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of that. I think this is fine. Now, do I want to play a second one of these, though? What is the worst card in our deck? Maybe this card? But we just need early game cards. I think this is fine. This is probably okay. It sucks that we didn't end up getting a landscape for red. But I would have missed out on this guy if I didn't take that, which this guy's really strong in our deck. Our deck has 19 creatures, so legitimately I could remove a creature to play another one of these. Or just play another interaction. I don't know. I mean, I do want another piece of interaction because we have 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'm willing to take one of these guys out. This card seems like it'd be pretty important. We don't have a lot of interaction. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, okay, I guess I can just play this guy as well. I don't think this is good as the green one that gives you life. The life would be really important. This deck's kind of missing a Breaker of Worlds. Let's try it. If we want to change it, we can. Not an ideal team or start, but I think we could get there. I predict 2 wins. Predicting 2 wins. All right, let me load up my stream avatars and we'll get started. All right, we're good to go. Match number 1 will commence. Don't brick on lands. Don't brick on lands. Okay, we didn't brick on lands. Let's go. We're nice right now. I feel kind of weird about just having 1 mountain in our deck, but I mean, I think it's worth the chance of just breaking on the Chrysalis. This seems extremely playable. We're on the play with this guy. On the play with this guy makes me feel very safe. Safe and sound, baby. I am yet to ever use the cycle ability of any landscape, and I'd like to see who is the first person to ever use the cycling ability on one of these landscapes. Like, I know it's possible on paper. I just don't see how you're doing that. Because if you're playing a bunch of landscapes in a teamer deck, you probably are not going to have all 3 mana sources on the field at one time. At least until you get into like a grind and just a top deck battle. Yeah, I don't really just want to play that guy. Basking Brute Scale, okay. I see you, my guy. Ooh, that's going to be nice. I think I just have to hold this guy. I think it's respectable to hold that guy. This would be good to do here. But I think I have to hold this. What if he just adapts, though? If he just adapts, we're kind of cooked. But if I don't save this till now, if I don't save it for this turn, then we're just cooked, right? Because basically, he just gets a Eldrazi token, and then we can't do anything. Because he can just sack it to pay the 1. It's like Commander. Just don't pay the 1, buddy. So far, I feel like my best decks have been with red. I feel like red is just the best color by far. It leaves you the most open and gives you the most options to what you're willing to play. Yeah, you're just gonna adapt. Fuck me, man. Fucking adapt, ass boy. You think you're cool because you're adapting, son? Give me a land here, please. I want to punish this dirty little boy. No, no, that's not what I needed. I didn't ask for this. Alright, give us a land, baby. Give us a land. I don't know why I tapped my green and my blue. Ooh, that sucks to leave that behind, but I gotta do this. Man, if I would have left that blue open, we would be open to the opportunity of doing this, which really sucks. Damn, okay, you cannot auto-tap in this format. Rule number 1 about Modern Horizons 3, do not allow the auto-tapper to cuckold you like I just got cuckolded. It's very important to understand. Sure. I could Viper that, but like, why? There's no way he just taps for 5 and hard punishes me, right? He doesn't. Okay. I didn't lose anything by not playing that. Could just play this guy. I think I'm more interested in just doing this. I mean, he doesn't have blue, so he can't counter it. What is he doing on the end step here? Oh, he's just killing it? Okay. I guess it didn't really matter what I did. If we don't draw a land here, we just go Nyxborn, make our guy a 3-4. I thought this card would be better than it was. Oh, he's playing down that guy. I hate this guy. This guy is the envy of my existence. He's adapting. No, stop adapting. Sir, don't do this. Don't do me like this, son. I don't deserve this. I've been a good boy, Poppy. I think I'm just down for this. This doesn't have vigilance, right? Yeah, it doesn't. So even if he kills us, we get another 3-4, which is legit. We can do the same thing again next turn if we want. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, that's actually gross. I guess I know what I'm doing. Hopefully he doesn't understand how this interaction works. Hopefully he doesn't understand. I can just sack my dude. Okay, so I can't just sack this. I'd have to chump it. I'm not interested in that. Oh, yeah, that works. That really works. Well, but this is exerted, so he can't even attack with it. With that being said, am I interested in just doing this? I don't think we're at a point in the game where I can afford to do that. Just play this, pay 4. Now I have a 4-5 and a 3-4. There's a chance we're able to stabilize, although it is very low. I technically have 2 blockers. That's why the dog umber wasn't very good there. Not attacking, okay. I think I'm willing to do this. Then maybe sacrifice that to do that. Why would I keep double green? Like, wait, what? Yeah, let's put that back, buddy. You don't need that right now. You're cool on it, buddy. You don't need that right now. What if I just play this unsealing? I sacrifice our token, get a 3/4, play the unsealing. See, that's why I like Nyxborn Hydra, because you can put it on a guy, and then it just doesn't actually die. Okay, he let us do that with 3 available. So it's either I play this, or I play this, hold that. I think I'm willing to do that. I'd rather just get this out right now. Like, I can just hold these 2 blockers. I'm not winning the game by attacking here. Yo, how do I feel about the UFC fight night? Can I name 5 fighters who will win? What are you talking about, the upcoming fight night? I'm pretty sure the this Saturday it's UFC 304, right? I don't think it's a fight night. I think it's a pay-per-view, dude. Let me check. Oh, it is. Yeah, so that's this Saturday. I can give you some pretty good picks. So I think I'm pretty confident that Sergey Pavlovich will win by knockout versus Alexander Volkov. Alexander Volkov has been knocked out before, and Sergey Pavlovich has the highest finish rate in the division. And then I would say Robert Whittaker by decision over Aliskerov, because he's just traditionally done very good against wrestlers. And then probably, okay, fuck this guy. Probably Johnny Walker over Volkan Ozdemir by knockout or TKO. Probably, I think Shara Magomedev versus Antonio Tricoli, probably. That seems legit to me. So if I get rid of this, I'm just like building a wall, which seems like sufficient, right? Ooh, that's nice. So I can go Devourer of Destiny, just exile his guy and draw 3, which seems legit here. And then I've got this Death Touch if he somehow has a haste. Parlays have crazy payouts and Rainmakers. I was curious who you think's gonna win. Well, just tell me what the parlay is. If you give me a parlay, I can tell you if I think it's gonna be successful. Because I'm actually undefeated on UFC betting. I've won 3 out of the 3 times I've actually bet. Alright, this just seems dirty, right? Yeah, this is just dirty. Alright, buddy. Your guy's getting exiled. Sorry about you. I'm going to draw 3. Alright, that's game. Good GG. You were literally at 21 health. Why are you quitting out, bro? I don't know what that was about, but okay. Honestly, this guy's deck's kind of aggressive. I think I'm open to putting in this Corrupted Shapeshifter as just a blocker. The curve on this deck is gross, though. It's like a really high curve. I guess would I still rather have that guy? We're going second. I think I'd rather just take that guy in, take that guy out. Our curve is really high in this deck. If I had to give you a parlay, I'm sure this has a really good payout. Personally, I've only ever used mybookie.ag. I think I would say Robert Whitaker by decision, Sergey Pavlovich by KO, and then Johnny Walker by KO. That's a probably pretty strong 3-leg parlay that pays out like very well, I would assume. If you want to go with a really safe bet, I would probably say the safest bet on the card would have to be over like 10 minutes with the Robert Whitaker fight, because both of the guys are very technical, and Robert Whitaker is really good at nullifying people's wrestling. Most of his fights usually go at least 2 rounds, 3 rounds, right? And it's a 5-round fight because it's a main event. And I've seen that come up in a lot of parlays. Okay, we drew our red. That means our boy, the Writhing Chrysalis, is online. You gotta love to see it. We actually drew one of our 3 turn 2 cards. We're lit. And now we have this guy to be able to tap for our Hope Ender Codal. Every time my opponent has this card, it's insane. Every time I have this card, it's just dead for no reason. Oh shit, he's got a bomb and my deck has no removal. This is BS. I would like to call the judge. Why does he have a bomb and my deck has no removal? Am I down for this or this? So if we play this... That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I just play this right now, we'll be able to put that down on turn 4 of the game, which seems crazy. I think I don't care about getting the value from this. This isn't a value-based matchup. He's playing more of an aggressive strategy, and I just feel like this Cascade is going to be broken. Oh my gosh, he let us do the thing. Wow, this is not fair. I feel bad for this guy. So let's do this. And then let's just go Writhing Chrysalis. Now we're going to get 4 tokens with a Writhing Chrysalis. That's pretty unfair. Oh, you're adapting? Sure, buddy. Man, it was so worth it to splash the Writhing Chrysalis. I mean, we just have 4 tokens on board. It's very difficult for him to out this board. Even though he has this card, I still feel more comfortable in this situation than he does. I'm also teed up to do this next turn. Okay. That's cool with me. Cool with me indeed. Very cool. Could play this guy, tap down his guy. How much mana do I have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I have enough to legitimately do this. Yeah, this feels very broken. Cascade into something bonkers here? Okay, yeah, we'll cascade into that. That works. I mean, now you just have no out to my Writhing Chrysalis. I draw 3 cards. Oh, that's gross. Oh my gosh, that's so vile. And now we just get 2 more tokens for our Chrysalis and he can't block it. I feel like this is just game, right? This seems like overtly game. And then next turn we can just go Devourer of Destiny. Get rid of that guy. Drop 3 more cards. Dude, this card's broken in our deck. Wow, this card's insane. Okay. This is the thing about low elo players. They don't know how to end the game. People like this aren't willing to like make like one-to-one trades just to get rid of stuff. Oh, that's broken. That's so broken. I have 11 mana. Yeah, it's just game. I mean, I just go Devourer of Destiny, remove this guy. Wow, that was too easy. It was too easy because he made it easy. If we go against an aggro deck, though, our Kozilek's card is just so garbage. Let me look at this deck again. I like the mana base. I do like the mana base. I almost feel like this card might be needed. Maybe not. We just have so very few low-end cards, and that's what's really scary about it. Like, you could convince me that maybe we shouldn't be playing this, and we can instead play that. This is just a blocker to hold us off till we get to a win condition. I don't know, but I can put this guy on a token. I don't know how much it really matters, actually. This seems like a legit decent deck. If we go against an aggro deck, though, we're probably pretty unfavored. Two lands. No MDFC. I'm not down for this. I'm not down for this. Okay, I'm down for this. Just put back that guy. He is going first, though, which really sucks. Hopefully this guy comes in clutch, because I need to slow the game down. Alright, that's pretty decent. Okay. Well, my guy stalls against that guy. Am I willing to just put this down, or do I want to hold this? I mean, we can't even play that yet. I don't think this is really worth. I think I'm down to just hedge my bets and hopefully he can't, like, do anything broken. Hopefully he goes for, like, a 4-mana play. Yeah, I'm down for that all day. It slows down the game, so I'm cool with it. And now I've got a flyer, which is pretty good. 2/2 flyer. Counter your spell, set you back in tempo. Seems pretty good to me. Pretty legit. Okay, and we get a land, so we're online here. Legitimately, we are indeed online. Let it be known. Do I want to put this out, or do I just want to play for tempo? So it's not counted as a creature if I do that. I mean, I have the stall potential, though. And that's going to give us 2 tokens for next turn. Okay. I wasn't doing anything with that anyway, buddy. The fact that he had to pay 3 mana for that land was so huge. So we've got 5. I think we just play this, get our tokens. Now, I think I'm ahead in this race enough to where next turn I can go bestow just onto that guy. We're putting 5/5 on that guy, which is pretty legit. Okay. Hey, it's kind of nice. This puts him on a 2-turn clock. Do I want him to double block with those? Maybe. I feel like my deck just grinds better than him. Nah, he's just going to give it to us. Okay. That was a tough decision there. I wasn't sure whether they're supposed to attack or not. I'm going second. Does that change whether I want this guy? This card's kind of weird going second, but it's overperformed, honestly. Our deck is so slow that this card is actually legit. I just think, like, having 2 is a little bit too clunky because we only have 3 things that are 7 cost, but I think that's just enough to where you're wanting to play this card. So far, it's been pretty good, though. I could play this just a cantrip. I think I like things how they are, but maybe that's just because we haven't been mana screwed yet. Knock on wood, no mana screwing. Is this a keepable hand? This can find us a green. That's a blue. We just have to pay 3 life. I think this is legit. Oh, if we would have drawn that in our opening hand, this would be legit. Okay. That's scary, because my deck's really slow and you went first. Alright, that's really nice. That's really nice. Do I want to play this and hold up Aether Spike to negate his guy? That seems like a vibe. That seems like a legitimate vibe. And then next turn, we just go with this to stand off that. Oops, to make him think we don't have a counter. Yeah, no, that card's broken. I'm not letting you have that, bro. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Well, that did kind of suck because it stopped us from cheating something. I guess I could go with this over that, probably. I think I tap both green. I think I tap both green for this. What do I want here? I could play this, but I think I just hold off. It's not really doing much for me. Okay, what does that guy have if he's holding off on that? This seems greedy, but he hasn't done anything, so I think I'm down to do this. He was probably just holding a removal. Oh, he has that guy? That guy's broken. Holy shit, that guy's broken. Oh, that's gross. That's so gross. He can target a token? I didn't know that. That card's better than I thought. Wow. If he hadn't removed our token, we could just go Devourer. What if I do this? I think I fucked up. I think I got screwed by the auto tapper. Why did it tap my blue, dude? I literally could have tapped my colorless and nothing would have changed. I need to stop auto tapping. That's so scary. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. Do I need to do this or can I do that? I think I have to do this. Interesting. It doesn't go on the stack until I declare my target. Okay. Oh, I just drew, though. I could mess up his draws. I think I'm just down with that. He needs a goblin conduit here. Umbra armor, okay. You get an energy, sure. So I think I have to do this. Hopefully hit something broken with Cascade. Get a tap down card. Oh my gosh, that's huge. That's so huge. What the fuck? That was ridiculous. I have to discard 5 cards? Holy shit. Holy shit, that was crazy. I don't think this guy can win now. Yeah, I just cooked there, boys. I literally just cooked. Let's go. Let's go. You already know what it is. You're looking at the best of all time, baby. Let's go. Yes, sirski. Let's go, brother. You know why they call me the boat now. Because I just cascaded into the most broken sequence you've ever seen. You thought Cascade was broken before, it's still broken. Just know that. Just know the Cascade is unfair and it shouldn't be allowed. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Alright, we're back. We're locked in. We're locked in. That was actually disgusting. It was literally vile. And honestly, like, I don't think this deck is even really that good. I've just been kind of drawing hot. So knock on wood that we don't go against someone with an insane deck, because I don't think we'll beat them. Kozilix is really freaking carried. I'm super up on that card now. Also, it's kind of crazy. I haven't played against a single person with an elemental yet, nor have I seen one in a pack. And I know they're like Omega, like high rarity, but still, that's kind of crazy. Because I know there's like a lot of whales on here who will just like not play out a draft if they don't like it and just redraft. It's very common in Hearthstone. Also common in Magic, just like less people can afford to do it, but if you're like on like a paid account, like you don't really care. Like if you're a content creator. Unfortunately, I'm not at that content creator level where I can just retire drafts until I get a good one. Alright. You're going down, Ashiok. I've got hippo control, baby. Final boss. Let's go. Okay, choose to go second, please, sir. He's going first. That rat bastard. Is this respectable to keep? I think it's legitimately respectable because Malevolent Rumble finds us a third land. And although we do need a blue land, it is look at 4 and we're on the draw. I think I'm willing to just keep it. Ooh, we get a blue. The better player has been identified, baby. Let's go. I think I just play this. Okay, well, I wanted Malevolent Rumble, but I think this guy forced our hand. It's pretty much confirmed. I think we just have to do this. Because I need to block that guy. It's not ideal, but I need to protect ourselves. Is he paying the 2? No. Using a combat trick? I'm fine with that. Get the combat trick out of the way, baby. Okay. Sure, dude. That's fine with me. Alright, do you have another combat trick, bro? You better not. My card's too good. I can't afford you to use a combat trick, buddy. Oh, he's just passing. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, buddy. Let's go. We don't have a land, but I think I'm willing to just lock this down. I could have Malevolent Rumbled, but I think I don't. Oh, he's just giving me the game? Well, I didn't even do anything. I literally was stuck on 3 lands. Why are we conceding here? Okay. Well, that's good because I didn't have to show him my deck. I don't think I really changed anything here. I know he's playing white energy. He's playing more of an aggressive strategy. I could bring this guy in, which is just a good blocker, but I feel like we already have a bunch of those. I think I'm just cool with this. Like, if they have a bunch of early game curve out drops, I mean, there's almost nothing we can do. The deck's just not set up for that. I don't think putting in that card is really going to do anything because it costs 4. By the time we get to 4, we have a lot of good things to play. Oh, baby. This is nice. Is this nice, though? Yeah, no, we can find a blue. Look at the top 4 cards. You can put one of those back on the top, exile the rest. Okay, I'm down with that. All right, let me just find my Writhing Chrysalis, please. Activate effect. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm going to find the Writhing Chrysalis here. And these cards are kind of important, but the reality is we needed to draw a land eventually, so... Yes, sir, Ski Brother, let's go. We're working, baby. We're working. This is how I work, baby. Let's go. I'm going to use that to find a blue, because there is a chance we get our blue 2-drop. Oh, he's got a Conduit Goblin turn 1, or turn 2. That's really scary. That card's so broken. That's exactly what he needs to beat us down. I need to top deck something crazy here. Give us our 0-4, please. We need the defense. I'm going defense mode like the anime, baby. Okay, another land. Not ideal, but it is what it is. We're definitely going to take some damage here. Oh, that's scary. That's so scary. He's hitting us for 5 turn 3. Yeah, no. That really sucks. Alright, I need to survive till this Writhing Chrysalis, please. Let me do something here. Alright, it's not what I asked for, but okay. I'm not going to show him that I have a red source yet. I'm not going to show him I have a red source. I just have to hold this, hope he does something. Yeah, no. Thank you, sir. You actually gave me a chance in this battle, and I appreciate it. If I had no response to that, we were just dead. That was the most insane curve I've seen in a while. Who's not plussing? Okay. I'll take it. I'll take my licks, son. Take my licks for the turn 4 Writhing Chrysalis. For the turn 4 Writhing Chrysalis. With the 2 mountains in the deck and no other ways to fix our mana. You gotta love to see it, baby.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
Yes, sir, Ski Brother. Let's go. Do I get him for my 2? If he hasn't answered that, I want to be able to block that. I'd rather just sit here, because I think if we outlast him, we just win. I don't think it matters about the damage we're putting out. Well, the Writhing Chrysalis was just huge there. Hopefully he doesn't have an answer. Oh, that's so scary. That's really scary. This card's insane. What could he have here? He could give this +3, +2. So if it's 5/5, I have to double block here. This is tough. This confirms that if he has the +3, +2, the split second card, that he's not going to live, which I would really like him not to live with that. Really? He's willing to let that happen? Okay. Maybe he just wanted the Unearth? I don't know. That was weird. Maybe he just needed the energy to go like Galvanic Discharge. Oh, he's just bringing that back. Oh, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Yeah, that's vile. Okay, that's good. That's really good for us. What if I just get rid of that? I mean, this is in the air. I think I'd rather get rid of that. I'd also rather bounce this back next turn, so. If I attack with this, then he plays that. That's a lot of damage, but I mean, if he's attacking with 2, I don't know. I think I can wait. That's like the only way I lose. I win the grand game here. If he has like a dog Umbra and I decided to attack, that's going to be a big mistake by us. Next turn, I can go Oozewag, hold the Gift of the Viper here, so I can start attacking. Plus, the Death Touch counter is just hella huge, and the reach. If he has another Airy. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. Probably just play this, right? Maybe I just play this. I think I like this guy. He has reach. Big reach kind of guy. Double reach control, baby. Let's go. I mean, what could he have? I don't think I care about taking the damage, right? Sure. Oh, that's such a blowout. And we just gained the 3 life as an Eldrazi. Rats. Rats from the Bay. Let's go. Rats from the Bay, baby. Yes, sirski, brother. Another easy trophy in Modern Horizons 3. Let's go, baby. You saw it here first, guys. There's a reason they call me the best of all time, and it's because I can make anything work. Goats come and go, but boats stay afloat, and that's why they call me the best of all time. Let's go, baby. You're looking at a legend in the making. First Modern Horizons 3 trophy on the YouTube channel. First Modern Horizons 3 trophy on the YouTube. First Modern Horizons 3 trophy on the YouTube channel. You saw it here first. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's do a quick little deck overview here. All right, so all in all, we ended up with a pretty decent deck. Turns out that having a Writhing Chrysalis with no fixing and just 2 mountains is well worth its cost to the deck's consistency, especially when you have like Malevolent Rumble that can then find you your Writhing Chrysalis or a land. This card was super clutch to be able to find us the Writhing Chrysalis turn 1 with that almost Once Upon a Time-esque effect. In addition to this card, which was arguably the MVP of the entire run. This card just came in so clutch. This is a card that I've used before, but I never really got to see it fulfill its full potential, but that was shown today. I think from this run, the biggest thing I've learned outside of that it's still good to play Writhing Chrysalis with no fixing and just 2 sources is that this card, if you have at least 3, 7 or higher costed cards, it is well worth its weight in gold. Because there was just so many broken things about this draft, especially whenever we were able to play out our Annoyed Althasar, draw 3 off of our Unsealing, and cascade into the Disciple, allowing us to sacrifice the Devourer while it had a Dog Umbra on it and gain back 6 life in the aggro matchup, drawing us a total of 9 cards in that match, which was absolutely insane. I actually had to discard 5 cards during the end step, and it was a complete blowout. Also, it's absolutely crazy to me that you can get away with a deck with such a high average CMC in this format because it feels like the format is very, very fast. I think the deck matches up a lot worse versus like the pure red-green Eldrazi decks just because they have more speed. But this guy has actually earned a higher place in my tier list, and as well as this guy too, because more importantly than the mana that they generate, they either prompt a response from the opponent and or they just serve as a blocker for your opponent's early game threats like the Conduit Goblin, like we saw in the last game, or they just don't choose to attack at all because they know you have a free block, and those were very, very clutch. To be honest, this card, it's pretty situational. I think being forced to play 2 copies was not the best. It definitely did come up, but when you go second, it just feels very, very bad, and like, if you're going against an aggro matchup and they end up not being able to use all of their mana, or you're just going against another Eldrazi player and they're able to get out their first Eldrazi token, this card just feels so bad because they can just sacrifice that Eldrazi spawn to pay for this, and then you're just paying 3 for a 2/2 flyer, which really is not the best. I had a lot of doubts with this deck, being that we have so many realistically high-costed cards and very few forms of interaction, but all in all, we were able to get away with the trophy some way, somehow. And a last thing I will say is that, and last thing I'll say on the subject is that this card is just a, or what was I going to say? And last thing that I'll say before we go is that this card, Deem Inferior, I thought it would not be as good in this deck as it is in like the energy decks or the decks where you can just potentially draw more than 1 card per turn consistently. But it actually turned out to be pretty dang strong, especially versus those aggro matchups, which we encountered a lot during this run just because our deck has so much strong stability in the late game that just by removing our opponent's tempo, this card was insane. We also played against 2 people who had the Ironworks card that gives them infinite 3/3 golems by spending energy, and being able to remove their token for 1 blue after drawing 3 cards from the unsealing was absolutely insane. But this was a very fun run. You can look forward to more Modern Horizons 3 draft videos coming very, very soon. Thank you so much for getting this far in the video. Thank you so much for getting this far in the video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn post notifications on so you never miss another banger. And as always, if it's not the goo, it's got to go. Peace. Bro, this deck was pretty damn good. I'm actually just so surprised that we were able to perform with this deck when we had no way to find our mountain, and the Writhing Chrysalis was insane. Turns out card draw is just good enough to where you can justify playing this card. It just does so much for the Eldrazi archetype in general that, like, if you're playing any amount of Eldrazi's, it's probably just worth it. The play-in points are stacking up, baby. 10 play-in points. We just need to get to 20, and then we're on the road, baby. Let's go ahead and open up our packs. To the victor, go the spoils. Let's go ahead and hop into these packs. Okay, Flare of Duplication. That's a pretty cool card. I don't know that it has the best implications in draft, but it seems like in Historic, this could definitely do something. Unfortunately, it's banned in Historic. But in Timeless, it could be okay. Maybe if you're playing like a Storm deck and you want to sacrifice a Mana Dork in order to like continue your Storm, that could be very possible. Could be a thing you could do there at the end of your combo. Okay, we got a Mythic. Ooh, we pulled a Subtlety. Wow, that pull was insane. I really wanted one of these guys because I don't have any subtlety and I don't have any endurance. Those are the two elementals I'm missing. And I feel like you just really want to have these for timeless format in general. It feels like they're going to be a staple for at least some time in the format. Spymaster's Vault, not a card I've been a big fan of. Well, I'm just happy that we got that subtlety. Everything was worth it. We're building up the vault. Shifting Woodlands. This is a card I just decided not to put in the deck, to be honest. Like, you have to be, like, mostly green to justify putting this in. And we just weren't enough green to do that, really. A3 Volt. Okay. Really like this card in draft. I don't think it's good enough in constructed, though. I think it just costs too much, but only time will tell. Maybe in some of the slower matchups, you could justify putting it in your Boros Energy deck. We'll have to see. Ooh, is this another card on the bonus sheet? Can I get a Prismatic Vista, please? Or an Endurance? Nethergoyf. Okay. This is equal to the number of card types among cards in your graveyard, and toughness is that +1. Interesting. Escape. Exile any number of cards from your graveyard with 4 or more card types among them. Okay. Wow. I'm interested to see how, like, Nethergoyf interacts in, like, a full-on Goyf deck. I know there's that one multicolored legendary person that allows you to, like, add back Goyfs from the grave, and that seems pretty cool. I didn't actually read this card yet, though, but is this just a better version of Tarmogoyf? It's a different thing, right? Because Tarmogoyf is equal to the number of creatures, and this is equal to basically your Delirium, right? It is cost 1 mana, though. So it could be pretty cheap to put out there. Maybe in like an Arclight Phoenix deck, you just tech it in for some extra damage. Nadu, we need that for Constructed for sure. And Lelia, that's a good card in Constructed as well. Also, both of these cards are just extreme bombs in draft. But that's going to do it for the pack opening. Check out the shop real quick. How are the daily deals trading me? What is this? Oh, that's just a useless card. Are any of these cards actually, like, used and constructed? I don't think any of them are. What is this? It's kind of a cool card. I don't think it's good enough. Put a flying counter on each creature that convoked it. That's kind of a cool card. Never seen that card. Flying prowess. That's just useless. Target creature and opponent girls gets -X/-0, which is your devotion of blue. That's really bad. There's no, like, siren theme, is there? This guy can't be countered. You can put a creature card from your hand to the battlefield. If it's a wolf or werewolf, untap this guy. Okay, that's kind of cool. When this enters the battlefield or transforms, look at the top 6, reveal a creature card among them, put it to your hand. Okay, so this guy kind of like sets himself up for his own engine. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's kind of a cool card. I always wanted to make a werewolf deck because back in the day, I used to play red-green werewolves in Innistrad. I was a red-green werewolf abuser. I was kind of dirty with it. All right, well, I've got some stuff to work on with some other videos. I'm definitely going to work on uploading this draft. So thank you so much for everybody who stopped by. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Look forward to more Magic content, more Hearthstone, and more One Piece when I can actually get a hold of the cards. And as always, have a wonderful day. If it's not the goo, it's got to go.